This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the New Orleans Investment Conference 2016. Next to me is Jeffrey Wilson, Precipitate Gold Corporation. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is PRG on the TSX-V and PREIF in the U.S. Jeff, welcome to SNNLive.
Shelley, thanks for having me.
It's good to have you. Let's start out with a brief overview of the company, and we'll go from there.
Okay, we are a junior exploration company focused on gold exploration in the Dominican Republic. We're situated immediately adjacent to a 3 million ounce deposit and have a fairly extensive land package in the DR that has recently been the subject of a new discovery and is going to see some follow-up drilling later this year.
When I think of the Dominican Republic, I think of the beautiful beaches, the nice, wonderful people. It's a resort. Mm-hmm. When, resource, resort, I'm trying to make the connection. When did all of this start?
The Dominican Republic, contrary to perhaps popular belief or understanding, is a very well-endowed mineralogical district. There's been gold and copper and base metal production going on in country for a long, long time. It's only really been in recent years where they've opened up the doors for foreign investment. They've changed some of the mining laws. They've implemented a mines ministry and minister in the government. So they're really opening the door, understanding the economic benefits of mining operations and how it can benefit their economy.
But world-class deposits?
Yeah, Barrick and Gold Corp are operating a project called the Pueblo Viejo deposit, which is in the central portion of the country. And it's 20 million ounces of gold and 100 million ounces of silver. It's in production. It produces about 1 million ounces per year and is actually having about a 2.5% impact on the country's GDP. So it's a massive deposit and making an awful lot of money.
Okay, let's get back to your company. Let's get specific. Talk to me about the size of the resource, what you can tell me, and obviously I want to know about your drilling program, the land package, etc.
Yep. Well, we're relatively early stage, so we don't have a resource, so to speak of. But we had a first phase of drilling in 2014. Again, the process of elimination in mineral exploration is difficult, but we were very successful in just our first 5 holes of drilling ever anywhere on the project. We intersected 100 meters of massive sulfide. And within that, there were multiple gold intercepts, including a high-grade intercept of 13 grams over 5 meters. And so that gave us the evidence that we were into something. We had a discovery. Unfortunately, the market at the time, in late 2014, wasn't there to sort of reward us in the way that we had hoped. And so our view was to do additional work to sort of substantiate the potential for ongoing drilling at a later date when the market was there to reward us and when capital was coming back into the system. In the last 6 or 8 months, we've seen that market coming back. We've seen capital being raised. We were able to raise $2.5 million this summer, and we'll be getting back to the drills turning again this quarter.
What's your background?
My background's in marketing and finance, so I've been in the business for about 20 plus years now. I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of good technical people who have had the ability to identify good projects, make discoveries, and I think perhaps most importantly, advance those discoveries to a point where they were attractive to mid-tier and major companies, and buyouts have been on the back end of that at significant premiums to share price. So my background has largely been in making people money.
Let's talk about the rest of the team. What's going on with the rest of the team, your GOs, et cetera?
Yeah, no, we're blessed with a great board and a technical team. We have a number of board members who, again, have a strong technical background, have made discoveries in the past. Quentin Henning, Adrian Fleming, Alistair Waddell. In fact, Alistair Waddell is a member of our board who just joined in March. He was part of the team that was founded and was operating Gold Quest, which is our neighbor who have the 3 million ounce deposit. He was part of the reason why that company got into that region and brings a great deal of technical expertise as it relates to that region in the Dominican Republic. Outside of that, we've got Daryl Carty, who's on our board, and Gary Freeman also as a member of our board. So again, a track record for success and taking companies to a point and projects to a point where mid-tier major companies want to take them over and seeing shareholders see a significant premium on their investment.
So what do you see happening over the course of the next 6 months in the company?
Yeah, I was at I gave a presentation the other day, and one of the statements I made is this is likely going to be the most compelling quarter in the company's existence. We are going to be drilling extensively at a follow-up target at our Ginger Ridge discovery. We have identified 5 new target areas elsewhere on the project that have the potential to be secondary targets for follow-up drilling down the road.
What can you tell me about the Dominican Republic and their jurisdiction and their infrastructure, et cetera?
Yeah, in terms of government policy and mining laws, it's very favorable, transparent, and clear. In terms of where we are in country, infrastructure-wise, we're a paved road from the capital city of Santo Domingo to within about 6 kilometers of our drill site, and then it's a dirt path up a hill from there. So very good infrastructure and access, water, power, all these kinds of necessary components to a possible mine site are all relatively close at hand. So it's a wonderful place for us to be exploring.
Let's get some more information out to our investors, if you would, please, your website.
Sure. Our website is www.precipitategold.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Wilson, Precipitate Gold Corporation. It's a publicly traded company. I'm going to give you 2 symbols. It's PRG on the TSX-V, PREIF in the U.S. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the New Orleans Investment Conference 2016. Jeff, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much, Shelley. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.